Hello and welcome to my first ever speed build of The Sims. I am so excited to be doing this. You have no idea, I've been wanting to do a record of The Sims since before The Sims 4 even came out, and I'm finally doing it. And we're building a little starter home today because I just thought I'd start out simple, just having a bit of struggle with the room building here. I don't usually struggle this much, but apparently as soon as I start filming something, that's when it goes wrong. We're building in the Oasis Springs, so I thought I'd go for a little bit more of a sandy, Moroccan-y style home. Very simple, very small, but I really liked how it turned out in the end. Putting in some doors and windows here, having a nice sort of glass open front. We were able to budget for that. And putting in the roof. I am not the best roofer ever. I know that I am not very good at roofing, but I try to keep it simple. I think that's kind of how I get by. And we spent a really long time choosing the colouring of this roof. I don't really understand why I spend so long, because I think we go a bit back to this original kind of terracotta-y colour. But I really wanted it to fit in with the sort of landscape of lots of rocks and sand. And this is a pretty small house, so I'm imagining one sim living here, maybe two, eventually. I like playing my games where I start off as a single sim and kind of find more bachelors around, so that's just how I play. We put in a little pillar there because I feel like that makes it look more realistic with that roof overhang. And then we just pop in some lights and some very simple flooring there with some tiles and some white walls. I just find it very nice to keep it very simple for starters and then be able to expand a little bit more once we get more money. Really happy with the way those windows were evenly spaced there. That's a very I love having kind of evenly spaced windows in my builds if I can, even to the point of having everything symmetrical, but still looking nice. Just popping in some plants as well. I'm not good at landscaping either. I'm very aware that I'm not very good, but I feel like for this world it doesn't matter too much. Although I wish I'd put in some rocks. I realise now I should have definitely put in some more rocks to suit this Oasis Springs. Doing some cool half wall stuff here. I love the addition of half walls, but I feel like I need to utilise it way more than I do, so this was my first sort of little experiment with it, and yeah, I really like the results. It's not quite ready yet, but I will tell you when I am doing something with that. And popping in a little coffee table and some plants. I am a big plant fan in The Sims. If they just put out a stuff pack entirely with plants, that would be my dream. And here is the thing that we do with the bar area here. So it's kind of breakfasty bar. We don't have a proper table, but just kind of fit it around the sofa. I've seen people do stuff with fitting these around walls and stuff, but I really like it with this kind of sofa nook area. We do change the colours up though, because I think that's quite a harsh white colour for this kind of room, but yeah, I really liked how that turned out. It was a bit of a happy accident, but I think it looks good. More plants. I love plants. And then with these windows, I really like how you can kind of line them up with counters. And here's where we just decide to go with this darker counter, which I think definitely suits it more. Looking at the difference now, it's really obvious. We put in a little bit more green accents as well. And this kind of wood paneling that we add various places throughout the house. I just think it kind of warms it up a little bit. We put in some of the cheaper items, the fridge and the cooker, because it is a starter home. I'm not going to spend so much money on those things, but obviously I think this house turns out to 16,000, so if you wanted to spend more money on one object in particular, then I think you definitely could starting out, and as soon as they get a job you're fine. I love these posters that came with the kitchen pack. I think there's so many options and you can size them up and make them look beautiful, so really happy with those. I do use one of them in the end, but not the avocado one, even though it's my favourite. I really like the way this looks though, with the avocado and the circular mirror, but it's basically because we don't have a good enough bedspread that really goes with it. I chose that green one being yeah, it kind of goes, and then it just annoyed me, so we changed it right at the end, which I don't think I even filmed in the end. Popping in the tiny little bathroom. It does work as a bathroom, it just has a toilet, a shower and a basin. Very simple. Putting in a little art set because I think that's a good thing for a starter house to have, because it's the best way of making money really quickly in The Sims, I think, which is just so ironic because it's not a very good way of making money on your own, is to try and make illustrations, but oh well. Popping in some little details here. I'm very happy that you can still put in details and a starter home. And here is the finished little house. It looks so cute, and I moved in one of my Sims called Eve. She's just hanging out eating some grilled cheese in her beautiful new kitchen. Like, I'd be pretty pleased if this was my first house. Checking out the bathroom there, very, very tiny, and sitting out in these little 2 seats. You can put a little barbecue in there if you wanted, but checking herself out, and this is what the final thing looked like. So I put in that mint green bed, which I think looks nicer, it kind of ties the room together. She's been doing some art already, looks great. And that is it. I can't believe it's over already. It was so much fun. I really hope you've enjoyed watching me and watching this stream, so thank you so much, and let me know if there's any other Sims builds you want me to do or anything like that. I really want to film some gameplay at some point, but I don't know. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon.